Question 1. What's the main hazard the driver of the red car should be aware of? A. Glare from the sun may affect the driver's vision. B. The bus may move out into the road. C. The black car may stop suddenly. D. Oncoming vehicles will assume the driver is turning right. Answer was B. The bus may move out into the road. If you can do so safely, give way to buses signaling to move off at bus stops. Try to anticipate the actions of other road users around you. The driver of the red car should be prepared for the bus pulling out. As you approach a bus stop, look to see how many passengers are waiting to board. If the last one has just got on, the bus is likely to move off. Question 2. What does this sign indicate? A. A pedestrian zone. B. A picnic area. C. A diversion route. D. A cycle route. Answer was C. A diversion route. When a diversion route has been put in place, drivers are advised to follow a symbol, which may be a black triangle, square, circle or diamond shape on a yellow background. Question 3. Which sign means there's a double bend ahead? A. B. C. D. Answer was C. Road humps are used to slow down traffic. They're found in places where there are often pedestrians, such as shopping areas, near schools, residential areas. Watch out for people close to the curb or crossing the road. Question 4. What does this sign mean? A. No parking at all from Monday to Friday. B. End of the urban clearway restrictions. C. You can park on the days and times shown. D. No parking on the days and times shown. Answer was D. No parking on the days and times shown. Urban clearways are provided to keep traffic flowing at busy times. You may stop only briefly to set down or pick up passengers. Times of operation will vary from place to place, so always check the signs. Question 5. Why should you be cautious when going past this bus waiting at a bus stop? A. There are driveways on the left. B. People may cross the road in front of it. C. There's a zebra crossing ahead. D. The road surface will be slippery. Answer was B. People may cross the road in front of it. A bus at a bus stop can hide pedestrians who might try to cross the road just in front of it. Drive at a speed that will enable you to respond safely if you have to.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. The last 10 questions are very important. Let's get back to the video.
Question 6. This junction, controlled by traffic lights, has a marked area between two stop lines. What's this for? A. To allow taxis to position in front of other traffic. B. To allow cyclists to position in front of other traffic. C. To allow people with disabilities to cross the road. D. To allow cyclists and pedestrians to cross the road together. Answer was B. To allow cyclists to position in front of other traffic. These are known as advanced stop lines. When the lights are red, or about to become red, you should stop at the first white line. However, if you've crossed that line as the lights change, you must stop at the second line even if it means you're in the area reserved for cyclists. Question 7. Do you need to plan rest stops when you're planning a long journey? A. Yes, regular stops help concentration. B. No, only fuel stops will be needed. C. Yes, you should plan to stop every half an hour. D. No, you'll be less tired if you get there as soon as possible. Answer was A. Yes, regular stops help concentration. Try to plan your journey so that you can take rest stops. It's recommended that you take a break of at least 15 minutes after every 2 hours of driving or riding. This should help to maintain your concentration. Question 8. You're following a slower moving vehicle. What should you do if there's a junction just ahead on the right? A. Slow down and prepare to overtake on the left. B. Accelerate quickly to overtake before reaching the junction. C. Only consider overtaking when you're past the junction. D. Overtake after checking your mirrors and signaling. Answer was C. Only consider overtaking when you're past the junction. You should never overtake as you approach a junction. If a vehicle emerged from the junction while you were overtaking, a dangerous situation could develop very quickly. Question 9. When may you use hazard warning lights? A. When you're double parked on a two-way road. B. When warning oncoming traffic that you intend to stop. C. When your direction indicators aren't working. D. When driving on a motorway to warn traffic behind of a hazard ahead. Answer was D. When driving on a motorway to warn traffic behind of a hazard ahead. Hazard warning lights are an important safety feature. Use them when driving on a motorway to warn traffic behind you of danger ahead. You should also use them if your vehicle has broken down and is causing an obstruction. Question 10. Why should you reduce your speed when you're driving or riding in fog? A. It's more difficult to see what's ahead. B. The brakes don't work as well. C. You'll be dazzled by other headlights. D. The engine will take longer to warm up. Answer was A. It's more difficult to see what's ahead. You won't be able to see as far ahead in fog as you can on a clear day. You'll need to reduce your speed so that, if a hazard looms out of the fog, you have the time and space to take avoiding action. Traveling in fog is hazardous. If you can, try to delay your journey until it has cleared. Question 11. What should you do when you're driving along a road that has a series of road humps? A. Brake firmly when you reach each road hump. B. Set your car's cruise control. C. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. D. Vary your speed between each road hump. Answer was C. Stay at a reduced speed for the whole stretch of road. Traffic calming measures are designed to protect vulnerable road users. Keep your speed down where traffic calming measures are in place. Question 12. You've been driving in fog. What must you do when the visibility improves? A. Leave your fog lights switched on in case the fog returns. B. Keep your rear fog lights switched on. C. Keep your front fog lights switched on. D. Switch off your fog lights. Answer was D. Switch off your fog lights. You must turn off your fog lights if visibility is more than 100 meters, 328 feet. Be prepared for the fact that the fog may be patchy and you may need to turn them on again if the fog returns. Question 13. You're driving on the motorway in windy conditions. What should you do as you overtake a high-sided vehicle? A. Drive alongside very closely. B. Expect normal conditions. C. Increase your speed. D. Be wary of a sudden gust. Answer was D. Be wary of a sudden gust. The draft caused by other vehicles, particularly those with high sides, could be strong enough to push you out of your lane. Be prepared for a sudden gust of wind as you overtake large vehicles. Keep both hands on the steering wheel to help you keep full control. Question 14. When may you sound your vehicle's horn? A. To make slower drivers move over. B. To attract a friend's attention. C. To give you right of way. D. To warn others of your presence. Answer was D. To warn others of your presence. Never sound your vehicle's horn aggressively. You mustn't sound it in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 o'clock a.m., or when you're stationary, unless another road user poses a danger. Don't scare animals by sounding your horn. Question 15. Your vehicle has broken down on a motorway. What should you do if you aren't able to get onto the hard shoulder? A. Stop the traffic behind and ask for help. B. Switch on your hazard warning lights. C. Stand behind your vehicle to warn others. D. Attempt to repair your vehicle quickly. Answer was B. Switch on your hazard warning lights. If you can't get your vehicle onto the hard shoulder, use your hazard warning lights to warn others. Leave your vehicle only when you can safely get clear of the carriageway. Don't try to repair the vehicle or attempt to place any warning device on the carriageway. Question 16. What does this sign mean? A. No through road. B. End of controlled parking zone. C. Free parking zone ends. D. End of traffic calming zone. Answer was B. End of controlled parking zone. This sign shows that you're leaving a controlled parking zone and those restrictions no longer apply. Question 17. When must your vehicle have valid insurance cover? A. Before you can tax the vehicle. B. Before you can sell the vehicle. C. Before you can scrap the vehicle. D. Before you can make a SORN. Answer was A. Before you can tax the vehicle. Your vehicle must have valid insurance cover before you can tax it. If required, it will also need to have a valid MOT certificate. You can tax your vehicle online, by phone or at certain post offices. Question 18. What's the legal minimum insurance cover you must have to drive on public roads? A. Third party only. B. Comprehensive. C. Third party, fire and theft. D. Personal injury cover. Answer was A. Third party only. The minimum insurance required by law is third-party cover. This covers your liability to others involved in a collision but not damage to your vehicle. Basic third-party insurance also won't cover theft or fire damage. Ask your insurance company for advice on the best cover for you and make sure that you read the policy carefully. Question 19. You've stopped at a railway level crossing. What should you do if the red lights continue to flash after a train has gone by? A. Alert drivers behind you. B. Wait. C. Phone the signal operator. D. Proceed with caution. Answer was B. Wait. You must always obey red flashing stop lights. If a train passes but the lights continue to flash, another train will be passing soon. Cross only when the lights go off and the barriers open. Question 20. What should you do if you see a large box fall from a lorry onto the motorway? A. Pull over to the hard shoulder, then remove the box. B. Stop close to the box until the police arrive. C. Go to the next emergency telephone and report the hazard. D. Catch up with the lorry and try to get the driver's attention. Answer was C. Go to the next emergency telephone and report the hazard. Lorry drivers can be unaware of objects falling from their vehicles. If you see something fall onto a motorway, look to see if the driver pulls over. If they don't stop, don't attempt to retrieve the object yourself. Pull onto the hard shoulder near an emergency telephone and report the hazard.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 21. A casualty isn't breathing normally and needs CPR. At what rate should you press down and release on the center of their chest? A. 120 times per minute. B. 80 times per minute. C. 60 times per minute. D. 240 times per minute. Answer was A. 120 times per minute. If a casualty isn't breathing normally, cardiopulmonary resuscitation may be needed to maintain circulation. Place 2 hands on the center of the chest and press down hard and fast, around 5 to 6 centimeters and about twice a second. Question 22. At an incident, a casualty isn't breathing. What should you do while helping them to start breathing again? A. Put their arms across their chest. B. Roll them onto their side. C. Open their airway. D. Shake them firmly. Answer was C. Open their airway. It's important to ensure that the airway is open before you start CPR. To open the casualty's airway, place your fingers under their chin and lift it forward. Question 23. What does this sign mean? A. Speed restriction ahead. B. Height restriction ahead. C. Weight restriction ahead. D. Length restriction ahead. Answer was B. Height restriction ahead. Advance warning of a mandatory height restriction ahead. The sign may include an arrow, if the restriction is on a side road. Question 24. What does this sign mean? A. Stopping place for any vehicles. B. Bus stop. C. Stopping place for large vehicles. D. Stopping place for buses. Answer was D. Stopping place for buses. This sign shows that this is a stopping place for buses. Question 25. What does this sign mean? A. Stopping place for large vehicles. B. Stopping place for tourist buses. C. Stopping place for all vehicles. D. Stopping place for local buses from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Answer was B. Stopping place for tourist buses. This sign shows that this is a stopping place for tourist buses to allow passengers to take photographs.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.